Hello loves, and welcome to Modern Living with Bree. Do you have a small office, or you share an office in a dining room or in a bedroom in a corner? And you have office supplies and small electronics you would like to know how to store them. Well, stay tuned and I will show you creative ways how I store my small electronics and office supplies in a small space and much more. So before we begin, guys, I want to give you a little background of what the stage of my office. My husband wanted to give me a very nice gift. He wanted to do an extreme makeover in my office. So in doing that, we took down shelves and we painted and we bought furniture. So this is what the office looks like now in its stage. Everything is painted and it looks very nice. We have not put the furniture in because I wanted to declutter all the crap that came out of here. Okay guys, let me share with you what's going on in here. This is the guest bedroom. And brace yourself. All of this came out of the office. And the stuff on the bed, the stuff in this bin here, all of this stuff over here, and on this table, down on the floor. What we'll be doing is the stuff on the bed, because I know this stuff here will be going in the office, just needs to be organized a little bit. We have some files that needs to be purged and put in little plastic files like that. And then over here, all of this stuff is good to go, and all the stuff on the floor, all this is good to go. Now this right here I purged before we started the office because I knew this was going to be a very, very big project. This was my supplies. If you guys remember, the closet went through several stages. It was a supply closet, then it was a gift closet, then yeah. But the supply closet, it used to look, these plastic bins used to be 12 of them, and I got it down to about 6. So that's good. All those supplies, I finally got rid of them. I used to be a supply junkie, guys, but I said enough is enough. It got to go. And this is what we're going to be concentrating on today, putting back in the office and organize it. So guys, before I start storing things, I wanted to show you the closet, what state it's in right now. So my husband just installed those shelves right there, and these shelves, they always been here. Put the stuff on this shelf first. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to put decor up there, my seasonal decor that I would decorate my office in. Right here would be my camera equipment, and right here would be the supplies. Now below is where those plastic storage units that you've seen, that used to be stacked up here, but now I have this white storage shelf unit that I put my printer on top of. Down here at the bottom shelf, I took some shelves off so I can make some room, make the shelves a little bit taller in certain areas. So down at this bottom, I think I'm going to put my Christmas tree that I will be using here in the office. That would go down there. And this shelf right here is where my subscription magazines would go, some income tax files, and probably a few other things that would go there. So I have these empty magazine holders that I have some subscriptions of magazines. They are good reference material, so that's what I use them for. I have a place here in the front where you could put a label, and we're going to label those. So these I've already put in date order. July 2020, and it goes all the way to July 2021. What I like to do is I like to turn my magazines upside down so I can see the date, because normally when you turn them right side up, only thing that you get is the actual name of the magazine. But what I like is to turn it upside down so the date is showing. So we're going to put this stack in here. So I have a label here that I've already printed. We're going to go ahead and put the label and slide it inside a magazine. And we have another one. This one is from August 2021 to September 2022. And I turned these around in date order so I can see the date. And then we have a label that I'm going to slide right in here. So we're going to go ahead and put these on the shelf. So we have our last two shelves here we need to do. So this shelf I'm going to put all my Christmas books that I like to get each year. And then I have some cookbooks that I like to reference when I do my meal plan. It's going on the other side. So that's what is going to go on this shelf. And then this last shelf, we are going to put our home management binders that'll go across here. Okay, so we're going to put our Christmas cookbooks here on this shelf, like I said before, and I am going to put them by numerical order with the latest date facing forward this way. So we're putting 2003, then 2004, 2005, 2006. So that's how we're going. And once we finish, 2021 should be at the very front. Okay, so this top shelf is going to be our home management binders, and I don't have these in any type of order. I just basically put them up here, what we mostly used, up here toward the front, that we grab the most. And this is going to be very convenient because it's going to be right next to where my desk would be, and I can just roll up in here and grab a book without any problems. Okay guys, so we're finished with my closet. We'll take a little tour with this after I finish with the two other projects I want to share with you, and we're going to do that right now. Okay guys, so next thing I want to share with you is some items that I'm going to be using in my office. Since this is a small space, this is a great idea for a small office, or if you have a small space you're using as an office, you're sharing with a bedroom or in your dining room, living room, you live in a dorm or a studio. And that is these little beautiful boxes that looks like decor, but you can also store office supplies and office electronics in them, and no one would suspect a thing. It just looks like beautiful pieces of decor. And that's what I'm going to share with you now. These are great smart storage ideas that you can use when you have a small space. So what I will be doing for this piece of decor is a beautiful Ming box. It's a two-piece Ming box. Most of you probably seen these. They have them on Amazon, and a lot of people buy them for Z Gallery. They're very, very beautiful, and they're gorgeous, and you can store a lot of things in here. And what I would be storing in the small one is my small little electronic items, and then this one here would be my immediate supplies that I need for if I run out and I don't have to go to the storage closet to pull out supplies. Okay, so what I have here is some electronics. Like I said, just your small electronics. We have a battery charger that I would need all the time. We have this little arm that I use for my phone when I'm doing Instagram posts. We have other battery chargers for cameras, battery chargers for camcorders, and you know, little things like that that I would need and use on a daily basis that I don't have to keep going in the closet for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put all of those things in here. Okay, so next we are going to put some supplies in here that I grab on a daily basis when I run out. So these could be anywhere from tape that I have here, batteries, scotch tape, glue, rubber bands, staples, things of that nature that I will run out of in my desk drawer that I can easily just take out of here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill this up with those essential office supplies. So this cute little stool here is another multi-purpose system that I love having. When I purchased my desk, it doesn't have a file drawer in the desk. So I needed a solution for that, and I thought this was perfect. I purchased this for a Christmas present for myself because I knew it would be great in the office. It also serves as a seating area when people come in and want to visit in my office, like my husband. He can sit here and have a conversation right across from me and from the desk. But what I love about this is it's not just a seating area, but it also serves another purpose. The design on it is made of genuine leather. It has some roping detail on top with a nice little button in the center, and it has that kind of snake skin or lizard skin print on top. What I really like about it is that it has another section that's right in the lid. You have a pocket and a little flap that you can keep important papers that you need to get to right away. It can be your home insurance paper, your life insurance paper, things in that nature that is tucked right here in the top of the lid that you can get to very quickly. So we come to our last area, this completed closet. We're going to tour that. This also has a multi-purpose. And not only is it a closet, but it was basically used as a utility for our cable security and automation system for the home. So we're going to go ahead and tour this area. So I am pleased how everything turned out. We'll do a little run through so you can see how everything is positioned in here. After I cleaned off that table and the bed, everything fits in here perfectly. So I'm quite pleased how it turned out. So we're going to talk about this side of the space, and we're going to start at the top shelf. I decided to do the top shelf since it was on an odd angle to use this as seasonal decor for the office. Just little chassis and decor items that I can use on tables and desks and shelves and things in that nature. The second shelf, I decided to put all my camera and editing equipment here, and it fits nicely, and it also has enough room to grow just in case I wanted to purchase some more gear. On the third shelf, we have our scaled down supply bins. It's 6 of them here, and I think that is about enough that I need that will last me a pretty good long time. Right below that, we already talked about our area where our printer and our shelving unit that it sits on, where I will hold all of my papers, different types of paper, different grades of paper, vellum, and things of that nature. Then we have our shredder, which is a great spot inside this closet. As I said before, I wanted to put a Christmas tree in here, one of those very thin, small Christmas trees, and I wanted to decorate the office during the holiday season. The shelf above that is my reference material and my tax documents for the family, just in case we need it. It's easy to access, and research some do-it-yourself projects and organization projects here. This shelf here is all the books that I've read on different subjects like organization, YouTube, and also some decorative ideas and inspiration in those decorative books by some of my favorite interior designers. On this shelf we have our Christmas holiday books that I put here for research or to lay out my Christmas plans, and over here is my cookbooks for my meal planning. And then lastly, we have all of my binders for my home management system, and we have some room for a couple of more binders just in case I wanted to add on. But I made sure that I put the binders here up in the front that we use the most, so we don't have to dig for it. Right here in this corner is just enough space that I can put my tripods here. I can put a electrical sweeper there and also a yardstick, and there's just enough space to put it, just tuck it right there in the corner to get it out of the way and not take up too much a footprint in this small space. So here's a couple of tips that you may want to try if your office is sharing a space in a bedroom or dining room. Use smart storage ideas like decorative storage boxes and multiple purpose furniture, and store files, office supplies, and small electronics. Share a dining cabinet or credenza to store reference materials and long-term files so it's out of the way and unseen. If you are fortunate enough to share an office in a bedroom that has a closet, you can set up and organize a space like I have for long-term files, printer, reference books, and etc. where it's not seen or in the way of your overnight guests. Well, that would do it for me, loves. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you're new to the channel, hey, my name is Bree, and welcome to Model Living with Bree. If you like what you see, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I appreciate it. It helps me a lot. And also click the notification bell twice so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. For all of my family members, thank you so much for being here today and joining me for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Smooches!